So in my opinion, the death of sales calls is fast approaching. In this video, I'm going to be explaining to you guys how you can replicate what I'm doing and close clients through email and take sales calls if you absolutely have to. Now, to preface this, there are about two main pillars that you have to explode. I don't know, that's not the right word. There's two main pillars that you have to exercise in your business, that's the better word, to actually do this. Now, I see a lot of people try to close clients over the email or close clients, over a phone call, not necessarily a Zoom call where you can see their face, and it works out terribly. And that's because they're missing two main pillars in their business. And in this video, I'm going to be explaining the two main pillars that I honestly wish I knew about before, and how they can help you close more deals without having to take super long sales calls. And the first pillar I'm going to be explaining to you guys will allow you to close deals over email, close $1,000 deals, $4,000, $5,000 deals just over email because of brand. Now, I know you guys might be thinking like, who are you to talk about brand? You have 1,000 subscribers and you have 1,000 followers on Instagram, but the number is not the point. I'd rather have 1,000 super high quality business owners watch me than have 100,000 9-year-olds who watch Mr. Beast watch my channel as well. And so what is super important is brand and authority. Right now in the space, I'm providing a lot of value. I have over 190 videos. Past 3-4 months, I've been going hard on YouTube. I've been giving out a lot of free game, actually 95% of what I know about client acquisition, marketing, sales, and fulfillment, everything like that. And I've pretty much just been doing that for the past few months. And with that being said, that is kind of how it's been. And so now people, when they see my face, when they see my YouTube channel, they sort of know that, okay, look, if I click on his video, I'm gonna get a good amount of value. And a lot of people actually know that I do have a program or service. A lot of people know that I do have a product or service, and they explore it. It's in some of my videos, it's in some of the links and things like that. So the first pillar is brand. If you wanna close deals through email, if you wanna have, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 Stripe payments into your bank account without you even having to click and talk to people on a Zoom call, you have to be able to talk to the camera for countless hours before you receive that payment. And so I remember it was the first time I closed a client on email. It was actually a few months ago. And I just remember being like, oh my gosh, like he just paid me money and we even talk over the phone or face to face. And this entire thing was like, I've seen every single one of your YouTube videos. I know exactly what you're about. I want to join CMRR. I want to sign 10 new hot ticket clients in 60 days guaranteed. I don't know if y'all heard those are gunshots, I'm pretty sure. Shit. I want to, sign 10 high ticket clients in the next 60 days and then add $20,000 in new MRR. So that's kind of the guarantee that we have in CMRR, where then we work with our clients one-to-one in a group program as well. And so that's when I knew, I was like, holy crap, I can actually do this. And so it was a huge roadblock for me that I had to overcome, and I'm super happy that I did it. Now that was just brand. I would simply tell you some actionable steps. You wanna start closing clients via email. Have a very clear and concise offer of what your product or service is. If people don't know what you sell, people aren't gonna wanna buy it. And then you have to call them out, and then you have to use every single video as marketing. You literally have to talk about your ICP, so your ideal customer profile, their pain points. You have to talk about what they're struggling with, and then you have to deliver a bunch of value, and then briefly talk about your program with some call to actions at the end of the videos. So if you need examples, go to my YouTube videos, go to my previous YouTube videos where I share my screen, whether it's a Miro board or a Lucid board or an online free whiteboard, and I'm just showing you guys things about client acquisition, paid ads, like social media, stuff that I wish I knew before, funnels, etc., etc., etc. So if you don't do this and you don't build up a brand, you will have no authority within the niche. You will have no authority within the space. And while my authority is still low, I'm still able to collect a solid amount of clients just based off what I've begun to construct and actually utilize and build as far as branding goes. Now, the second thing I would say is clarity. Now, you wanna be super, 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 super clear with what you're trying to do and how you're trying to do it. This guy's over here hustling. So I would tell you guys very clearly, if you want to sign deals via email, if you want people to reply to your newsletters and literally just say, hey, look, I want to enter the program, send me the Stripe link, and then you send them the Stripe link and they pay. If you want that, I would tell you, you are going to have to bring out a daily newsletter with a lot of clarity. So start building up your email list. My email list right now currently only has about 400 active subscribers. Now we have, I think, we get a few subscribers every single newsletter post, but then again, I have the links in all my organic searches, and I'm running some paid ads there right now, I think. So I'm building up my list. With that being said, you have to show up in front of your audience every single day on YouTube and over email. I cannot tell you the amount of clients that have signed with me solely off the purpose of, hey, I've watched all of your YouTube videos, or half of them, obviously that might be an exaggeration. I watched a lot of your YouTube videos. I know what you're about. I know what you do. I really want in on the program. I really want to start doing this. So with that being said, that is the single-handedly easiest way to sign clients. And I see so many business owners, especially me from the very beginning, mess that piece of the puzzle up, because it's like you have you have some attention from YouTube, you have some attention from paid ads. You're slowly building up your brand, right? You're nowhere near where you want to be, but you're slowly getting there, okay? You're slowly getting there, and then you don't build up a newsletter. Email is still king in 2024, even moving into 2025 and 2026, in my opinion. Email is still king. Like, people might not respond to your emails. People might not always open them, but trust me, the ones that do open them will be the warmest leads, especially if you show up every single day. So my entire point here to exclaim to you guys is that it's a mix of brand, it's a mix of clarity, what your offer, product, or service actually delivers, who you are as a person, so your brand, how much authority you have, and then honestly, it just comes down to showing up daily. And those 2 to 3 components mixed together will allow you to put, call to actions at the end of your daily newsletter, and then have people very interested. It's like you position, I don't know, like, I'm trying to give a really good example. I've used them before. For those of you guys that are from Austin, I'm from Austin. It's like being at Barton Springs on a hot day. It's a spring-fed place. It's super cool. It's like being there and then giving out free waters on a day that's like 110 degrees in Texas. So it's like everybody wants that. You're in demand and you're at the right place at the right time. So you have to think of yourself as positioned as a sort of, they need me, they want me, they have access to me. And so if you're able to build up a culture, a newsletter, right now I'm trying to really focus on, hiring and building out a proper culture for my team and everything, especially setters and closers, because those are very important in my opinion. And building out a culture and a brand that you actually believe in. So 10 years down the line, if I were to ask you, what do you want to be known for? What could you tell me in a sentence or two? And that's kind of how you know that, this could really work out for you. So with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna leave it off right there. Hope you guys got some key takeaways from this. Brand is what I said. Brand is super, 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 super key. Brand is key. Authority is key. Showing up daily is key. And having the value that the marketplace actually trusts in you to provide is gonna be key as well. And if you mix those 3 components together, you don't have to take more sales calls. You can literally just have a giant newsletter or have a giant brand, and then people will just pay you on absolute autopilot. I've started to experience this, and it's honestly one of the best feelings in the world to have somebody pay you thousands of dollars over email. So with that being said, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.